Welcome to the Scott Townsend Show, brought to you by Dietzo Man Productions.
How do influencers play a role? Do you reach out to influencers, those on social media, or is there a plan of attack using uh, people who are influencers in their
Yeah,
sphere?
absolutely. Our marketing team does a great job of kind of weeding out the good influencers that aren't in it for clout or for the money. Having said that, everyone has a price. We have a PR agency called True Heart, and they do a great job of, again, finding the right celebrities and influencers that have either been touched by these causes and that want to, raise awareness and funds pro bono, or we'll do it for a discounted price, whatever it may be. But yeah, it's a great question, Scott. I mean, it's tough to find the right influencer again that wants to do this for free. But ultimately, that comes down to, ones that have been touched by these causes. Unfortunately, that's where their motivation really stems from.
So, I'm an influencer. I'm doing it for free.
Yeah.
And are there other podcast hosts out there? Are there other people that might want to pick up the baton, bang the drum a little bit and help with this organization and your initiative? Maybe so. I've played with Movember for a couple of years. I'd grow the mustache in November uh and and then shave it off in December. This year, I got a little proactive and I reached out to 10 people to donate $10 to raise $100. And ooh, big deal. And
It all
anyway,
helps.
it worked. I raised like 150. I was just thinking 100, just and I did 150, which was great. So that got me thinking and kind of got me energized. And so this year, uh, I'm I probably shouldn't have set this goal like this, but $1,000. I mean,
Let's go.
I've never raised $1,000 for any nonprofit before. But doing 100 made me think, well, if you can do 100, could you do 1,000 if you worked the whole year instead of just the month of November? So that's why you're here today, because I'd like to try to start banging the drum for the Movember cause. Every like once a month, I'd like to have some kind of story or something about Movember that keeps people aware. And it's kind of my pet project. Just it's just me. There's no
Yeah.
real big. It's just something that I don't know. Just
I
kind
love
of.
it, man. No, listen, we appreciate any and all support. And it's funny, we always say like, um, no matter how much money you raise, like the awareness that you're generating is honestly more valuable than gold a lot of times. And we appreciate having folks like you in our corner. And even like if it looks like you can grow a pretty mean mustache, but for folks that can't, we always say the crappier mustaches start the best conversations. And ultimately, that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
So we appreciate the support, man. And I'll send you some of our kind of key moments throughout the year because, as I mentioned, we are a year-round organization. Sometimes people think it's just a social media hashtag for 30 days and we go away. But
Yeah.
we have Testicular Cancer Awareness Month in April. We have a ton of activations, particularly in kind of the college university cohort. Then we have Mental Health Awareness Month in May. June is there's Men's Health Week in the middle of June, coupled with Father's Day, which is
Hmm.
obviously great activation day for us. And then Suicide Prevention Month in September, and then we're right at Movember essentially. So there's a bunch of
Those would
different
make some
ways.
good episodes. Those topics, those themes would make
Yeah,
good for good episodes during those months. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
man. And
great.
I'm happy to send you some of our kind of our communications toolkit for those awareness months, and
Yeah.
you're welcome to run with it.
I this morning thought, well, I need to get. What if I get $10, and so that means I need to get 100 people. So I've started a list, And so I reached out to one guy and he was like, "Oh yeah, put me in," and then another guy was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." So I got two. And
Nice.
but that was within the last hour. So
Oh,
I've
nice.
got by the end of the day or by tomorrow, surely I can come up with 100 family, friends, work colleagues that I can ask to um, donate $100. Do you guys have templates or something that a guy like me can use when reaching out to people about joining the Movember, helping me raise money for
Yeah.
this stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, man. We have a whole community toolkit, which includes like email templates, outreach templates, like social media tiles, graphics, all that good stuff. I'll send that your way. But honestly, at the end of the day, like, without like guilt tripping your buddies or people in your network, I always find that it helps just speaking from the heart and speaking to your why. Like, even if you haven't been personally affected by any of these causes, like there's a reason you're doing this. And I always find that when you start with the why and start with your motivation, that's what hooks people in. So I would encourage you just to explore that, and you'd be amazed how many people will get behind it if you share your why.